Hello everybody, it's �𝑚 and welcome back to another Halo Infinite video. So today, Operation Great Journey. And I think this is kind of my favourite a little bit, because obviously it was a celebration of Halo 2. So yeah, so congratulations on Halo 2's birthday. So, been playing it, had like tons of fun grinding the entire Battle Pass. Because once again, the Battle Pass it's just literally the same. Nothing really has changed. No improvements whatsoever. But yeah, so we got some new stuff that actually come in. And I was originally going to upload this video, but didn't really have that much time on my hands, unfortunately. But still, by the time I release the video, I've got another video that is in the making. So hopefully I can get that out sooner. But anyways, so we got a brand new weapon and some new features, new armor. But yeah, so let's get straight into it. So let's start with the new weapon, the M85K Avenger, which is the SNG variant of the M85K. And some people are kind of mixed, and I'm also kind of mixed about this weapon. So some people say this is just copy and paste on the assault rifle, and it's like, dude, there's like tons and tons of MA weapons that looks exactly the fucking same. It's literally like the same as like with the M4A1, and then you have the M416, and then you have another fucking weapon that is literally an SNG variant of it because you have the SNG fucking mag that fucking connects to the fucking clip. So yeah, it's obviously going to be the same weapon, but yeah, we all been dying to have a new weapon, and this is it. So this is an SNG variant. It's not the original MA5K, but still, it is literally worth getting a brand new weapon for a change. So this is a SNG class variant, and it has 60 rounds in it. And I did test it out against the bots, and obviously the bots do agree that this weapon really ain't the greatest because they switch to fucking Sidekick every single time. I hardly see any AIs actually using the fucking weapon. So I don't know if this was intentional or the AIs just really think that this weapon actually sucks. Because I don't see anybody who's going to use this weapon a lot. The only way that I would only see people would actually use this weapon if there's to be a playlist that involves this weapon and has like tiny fucking maps. So it has to be a very small 4v4 fucking map scenario because this weapon does have a worse bullet spray. So it kind of treats it like the OG Halo Combat Evolved assault rifle. And I honestly did dislike that because obviously we all know that Halo has a bad history of SMGs because obviously you can tell with the M7 SMG, it shoots and spreads like crazy and guaranteeing you aren't going to get a single kill unless you had to like control burst, and I just really hate it when you had to control burst instead of just like spraying and praying as is originally designed for. But yeah, it's kind of a bummer, but still, I don't mind this weapon, but I'm hardly ever going to use it unless I'm going to be on the playlist that involves a small maps, because this weapon is more designed for that, not for going into bigger maps and just like fighting against other weapons that is going to like kick his ass so often. Because obviously the assault rifle, commando, battle rifle, DMR, all that combined is going to kick this weapon's ass so quickly. So yeah, I don't really see that much use for this weapon, just for any of the very small maps that is could work, but for like big team battles and all the other maps that are medium sized, I don't think this weapon is gonna be any better. So I just do hope that they actually like buff this weapon and just like literally nerf the bullet spray a bit so it can be more useful. Because I probably think the reason why they actually did this shit is just because of the mag size. And it's like, it's okay, but at the same time, people aren't going to use this weapon. So yeah, that's my opinion on the MA5K, and some people actually got a bit upset that this weapon is not customizable, and it is going to be customizable soon. So, according to Unishack, that this weapon is going to be customizable, so we could just change the colors of it, we could add on the charms, and maybe having a weapon models, but we'll have to wait until then to a next operation or two. But yeah, there's also some changes for the Psychic and the Commando, and once again the Commando, it's been up and down with nerfs and buffs, and it just sucks with the Commando. It just doesn't really have that sweet spot, because we've seen this time and time again that the Commando just tries to get a sweet spot, but you're saying it's overpowered or underpowered, and for me, it's always been underpowered. Because the only way that it's going to be powerful enough is you have to literally control burst. Just control your shots and that's it. And compared to the battle rifle, it literally has 0 recoil. So, it's just absolutely fucking stupid for the Commando just getting nerfs and buffs all the time. And they talk about the bloom, so they make the bloom a bit more quicker, and I kind of liked it, and at the same time disliked it. So I'm somewhere in the middle side, and the Psychic kind of get a bit of a nerf, but it's just only for the only for the bloom. So yeah, and there's also a weapon that really shouldn't be in the game yet, but it's actually in the game right now, and everybody could just like bookmark the prefab, and you could just use it straight away in Forge. Well, yeah, so the double barrel shotgun is actually in the game. So this is a banished weapon, and I did play it for a little bit and test it out, and also you can tell it's literally still in development. There's hardly any textures on this thing, and it does function, it does work, but it was way too early. But someone actually discovered this, and it has 3 functions. One, you can actually shoot 2 shells at once, or you can switch it to a single round, which is pretty cool. Never seen that before. And also the gravity hammer slam that is on the front of the gun. Pretty interesting, and I actually really do like this weapon. But when it's time for this weapon to actually show itself in the game, I guarantee you people are going to probably like find this weapon and use it, because this weapon might be a monster when it fucking comes out. But yeah, that weapon really shouldn't be in the game yet, but still, that means this weapon can be available in the game once in the future. And I really do hope we get the other weapons as well, like the Falcon that was supposed to be in the game, because we promised to have a new vehicles in the game, but it's not there yet. But there has been an update on that Falcon, so hopefully one day we can actually get it. I do believe it's going to be a 5-seater, so we can have like 2 passengers and having 2 gunners and 1 pilot. I really do hope that's the case, because that would be very nice. So if you like doing capture the flag and you just like raiding an enemy base in the sky, that would be fucking awesome. I really hope that would be in the game. But now let's talk about the exchange. So I did calculate all these items besides the Ghost of Reach, and all of them is going to cost you about roughly somewhere between 80,000 to 90,000 sparring points, if you're not including Ghost of Reach, because Ghost of Reach is going to cost you way too much. So they brought some items back from the past events that came out, and also some Twitch drops items as well that you could get, and even some items that never seen the light of day in the past. So I'm very happy. And we also got some new stuff as well. And even this War Hero charm, way too fucking expensive for a fucking charm. Way too fucking much. But yeah, you can see how much it will cost if you go onto the Halo Waypoint site and take a look at the exchange store. You will see how much they actually cost. But yeah, so there's really ain't that much going on besides just like having some armors, some coatings, and not really that much going on. So this is kind of a lame exchange, but at the same time, it's okay. But obviously, this helmet attachment right here, it's kind of bugged because it's way too high on top of the helmet because you will see the gap. So yeah, I would recommend buying some of these armor pieces because they look pretty cool. Mainly for the utility, for the E-Pack, because I just love that fucking thing. It looks so good. But yeah, just really ain't that much going on the exchange. Once again, just overly expensive items that just should have been a hell of a lot cheaper or free, personally, and not just expensive garbage. That's just utterly ridiculous. So, yeah. Now let's take a look at the whole entire battle pass. So for the battle pass, you get 2 free items if you spend 500 credits. You get the sniper model for the Halo 2 Classic and a coating with it. And this weapon model is not exactly 100% faithful to the original sniper rifle because if you play Halo 2 for a very long time, you would know that the scope is slightly lower and a lot different than this model. Because the main complaint is just the sniper scope, just like way too tall, way too massive, and it's just not accurate to the original look. And for the coating, once again, it's literally just the same gray and a little bit blackish color scheme. Just exactly the same. But 500 credits, not bad, but it would have been cheaper. And we get a charm for the first part. Not interesting at all. And others just fucking spawn points. Yeah, knee guards, only for the Mark 7. Look pretty good, especially for Covenant looking. Get a chest piece as well. I actually dig this chest piece. It just looks so fascinating. And it's a shame that we don't have playable elites, but it's close. But definitely need playable elites. Get coating, and this coating is actually a ultra coating. So if you play like Halo 2, Halo Reach, you would probably identify this coating as mainly for like ultras. So you get a little bit of red, but also you won't see that from the Eagle Strike fucking core. But hey, you get shoulder pads as well. Looks pretty cool. I actually do like this one. Looks so good. Not too bulky, not too massive. Just somewhere in the perfect length. And you get the helmet and a helmet attachment as well. And I really do love this helmet. It just looks so good, especially from the jaws, just having one on the side, one missing. It's a reference, and I just do like it. And I'm not that keen on the mask, which is part of the helmet attachment. So I'll leave it as it normally was. So this is actually mainly designed for the Halo 2 Anniversaries elites. So I actually really like the Halo 2 Anniversary elites because they look so clean, they look smooth, not too big, not too bulky, unlike the others from the other Halo games. Once again, it's a shame that it's not playable elites available in this game, but hopefully for the fucking next Halo game we get playable elites because everybody wants playable elites. And I don't mind playing as playable elites. I don't mind that. I'm not a huge playable elite fan, but they got the possibilities, man. Got a lot of armors that are just waiting to have good combos. So I did that with Halo 3 on the MCC, making some good combinations. But yeah, let's move on. So after a very long time, we actually got the Mark 6, the original Mark 6, and sadly, it's going to cost you a lot of money, not Spartan points, and it's a kit. It's not a fucking core, and it's just like, god damn it, we waited for a fucking very long time, and all we got is a core. And it's also bugged as well, because obviously you can tell by the shoulder pads is not properly placed. This has been a common thing ever since the game came out. I don't know why it's not fixed yet. So, yeah, I don't know if it's going to be separated or not from that bundle. Probably it has its own bundle, but it's going to cost you way too much. And even the coating that did came with it doesn't look compatible to the original. So, it's just weird to me. And next, we got some new stuff for the custom games. So you can have like announcer voice turned on and off, and matching music, and the third camera. So you could just like turn all these on, turn all these off, and this is actually very good for like people that just trying to make machinimas. So they just hate hearing the announcer and all the other stuff. So it's great that you can turn them on and off. And for the third person perspective, I actually do like it, because this is like a breath of fresh air. It's been a long time since we actually got like a better functionality than just something that we've just seen a bunch of fucking times. So, third person perspective, I played it in Firefight, and it was only available in Firefight, but I think it's probably in multiplayer right now. I'm not sure. But third person Firefight, I fucking love it. I just love it. It just felt so good, and just seeing your own custom Spartan just like moving around and shit. It's like, this is what I like when you have customization. I want to see my own Spartan just to run around and just shoot, not just like being stuck in first person, hardly see my Spartan at all. So, love the third person perspective, even with Firefight. But yeah, it works properly. I don't have any issues going on. And if people are wondering if this is going to be multiplayer, and I'm probably saying I don't want this to be a multiplayer, because one, it just promotes camping. People are going to camp in corners with the camera. And there's also a little issue that is actually going on, that once you camp in the corner, you can literally like use an advantage that the reticle will just literally just clip through a fucking wall, and he could just like hit a player and then kill him. And just like, yeah, that's fucking broken, mate. That is so fucking broken. That should not fucking happen. But yeah, so that is a bit of an issue that's going on, mainly for the multiplayer side of it. Firefight, sweet clean. So I recommend just doing it in Firefight, because it's literally better and a breath of fresh air. But other words, third person perspective, I really hope it stays in the game and only available for Firefight, because multiplayer, it's just going to ruin the map flow, ruin the gameplay, and just slows down the fucking time even further. And it just like makes the game so fucking boring, man. Because obviously, multiplayer is always fucking boring. People just want fucking PvE games now. And it's like, yes, join the fucking PvE fucking revolution, because we need fucking more PvE stuff. Because fuck online multiplayer. But yeah, so what I think about Operation Great Journey, I really do like it. I do love the new weapon. Do love the new third person perspective. I do like the battle pass that comes with the Halo 2 Anniversary Elites. But once again, it falls into the same category, and I'm going to be nice, and I'm going to give this entire operation an 8 out of 10. It is pretty good. It is pretty good. But still, there's always room for improvement, and literally just change up the fucking battle pass, because it just literally is getting ridiculous. Just having like only barely a full armor cut the armor set than just having sparring points. Because I just really hate just fucking like getting all these sparring points, and I just don't want to spend them because these fucking items cost way too fucking much. So yeah, 8 out of 10 for me. And yeah, I'm making another armor reforger video very soon because there's more stuff that's actually come up and some new improvements. And I did make a community post that the Hornet has made a return, but in armor reforger. So it's available now for our reforger. So what you had to do is just download the Operation Uppercut vehicles, and it's going to be there. And there's also Warhogs have been upgraded as well. So definitely going to review all that. And once again, shout out to the Armor Reforger people that are making these mods come to reality on Xbox because they just look so fucking cool. Shout out to Operation Uppercut and everybody else that is involved in the projects because they did a splendid job. And I just really can't fucking credit them enough because they are just like magnificent. Can't wait to see what other stuff they have in store. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.